All right. So everybody, this is Pharaoh, Rim TV. This is my mental therapy session that I have every Monday. I have the best counselor in the world. I love him so much. What's the name of our center again?
Legacy Counseling.
Legacy Counseling, everybody. If you're looking for some counseling, you're looking for some help, some support, Legacy Counseling is the place. All right, so now I'm about to start my mental therapy session, so just have fun entering the mind of a genius. All right. So, I showed you the voter registration petition. You like the petition.
Mm-hmm.
My counselor who inspired me to focus on this petition likes what I came up with. Now, here's the cool thing that's next. Now that we have this petition, the next thing is we have to find out what groups, businesses, or politicians we want to send this to. You go like, who's our target? Like, whose attention are we trying to get?
Mm-hmm.
And so I was hoping, like, I had a few ideas, but I was hoping that as we could talk a little bit about that, like
sure.
something, because I know you've been in the mental health community way longer than me.
Mm-hmm.
How long have you been in the mental health community?
2003.
2003.
Yeah, 15, 16 years now.
Oh wow, what were you doing before that?
Customer service and HIV.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So you found your calling in mental health?
Through HIV, yeah.
Really?
Because I was there during the 80s, during the height of the disease, volunteering at different agencies.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. A little more about that. What do you mean, like different in the 80s? What was happening?
So, like, back then when it first came out, everybody was dying.
Okay.
So
when what first came out?
HIV.
Okay.
Yeah, when AIDS, HIV came out in the 80s. We were hit pretty hard here in Las Vegas, so.
Oh, really?
I volunteered at a couple different organizations when they first opened to help them get started, and then I would run around and do flyers like you're doing, and, do education and stuff like that, yeah. And then I realized, hey, I like helping people and I like being part of a cause, so it worked out.
If you like helping people and being part of a cause, we are the place to be. Real education matters. Legacy Counseling, partnering up for the future of America.
There you go. Perfect.
Yeah. No, that's really cool to hear. So you've been in the mental health community. Is there anyone in particular that comes to mind when you think of, like, someone who would be good to reach out to for mental health concerns?
I'm going to have to think on that one, because Las Vegas is really hard for that. There's not a lot of us that are, most people are in it for, sadly enough, the insurance payments. There's very few of us that are really into it because we really want to make a difference.
Wow,
so let me
really?
think on that one. Yeah.
Okay, let you think on that.
Yeah, and I'll have one for you by next week or later on today. Because it's tough.
No, it's cool. And here's what's cool. I learned from Change.org. Everybody, I'm starting an online petition on there. You can add people as you go. So like, if we don't have everyone we want right away, let's say we think of it next week or even 2 weeks later, we can add them still.
Okay.
So that's one of the things the site allows you to do.
Nice.
So yeah, and then, okay. So for that, discuss. So remember I said 3. I know we're focusing on this one. This is the most important one because this is what gets us access to everywhere. If that makes sense. Like this is what, like, hey, we're here to register to be vote. Can we say go to your store today? Can we, that kind of a thing. So the other 2 petitions I created, that I just started them, but they're not complete yet. Is a homeless housing is a home is a right. For the homeless population. It's a by the United Nations. Everyone, the United Nations even says this, that adequate housing. Let me see if I remember that. Adequate housing. The United Nations. Wait, can't find it. Don't worry about it. But no, so it's a right. It's a national right that having a house in a place of security is a human right. But it's a human right that our real estate industry or our housing industries aren't providing to everyone right now. But yeah, so that was one of the petitions I wanted to talk about.
That's a good one because they're going to be cutting housing for homeless folks here.
What?
The budget crush you're going through?
Yeah.
That's one of the 4 things they're cutting. Is housing for low income and mentally ill people. Yeah. They're cutting it, yeah.
Wow. Look at you see how this is all coming together?
Yeah.
10 years ago, whoever would have thought this?
Right? Right? Yeah, they're cutting it all back.
Okay, so we need to talk more about that. Like, I need to get facts and details for that. That'd be good. And then, what was I going to say? So then the other thing was, also, a small business petition. For small businesses that empowers small businesses, you know, with the tools and resources they need to be successful.
Okay.
So that's a petition I'm working on. I still have more details to figure out on it, but that's the general idea of it. Is that we're empowering local people and small businesses. Let me see where I wrote it down. Political Action Committee. Dude, I write so much.
That's good. I'm glad to do that because that's what we talked about, right? Because you don't want to forget all these great ideas.
Yeah.
And you get so many of them.
Yeah. I'm an avid writer. I love it. It's like medicine. Courtney and Poosh get political. We're not ready for that yet. This is our 8th year. Dude, I think I left one of my notebooks. So where's it? Technical difficulties. Everybody don't trip.
Okay. That's life.
Yep. Life's a movie. Oh, here it is. Alright, no, this is my graphic design book. This is it. Are we having 6 o'clock meeting or no?
Yep.
Oh, cool. Register top 20 I need to get dang. Business petition. Where did I write those? It's the only thing that sucks about writing this much.
Trying to find it all right.
Effective. Okay, here it is. Okay. Housing is a right. Alright, so who are the targets? Housing is a right politician. Overcoming voter suppression. Empowering small businesses. I got more work to do on that. So the most common, So we'll just talk about the intro a little bit about this petition, I guess.
Okay.
So basically, the top of it says "Empowering Small Businesses Petition." We are empowering you. Real Education Matters empowers small businesses, inclusive of women, minorities, immigrants, and veterans, along with students, on businesses located in underserved communities. So that's how I started that out. Then they say the four most common reasons a small business fails. The most common reasons is the number one is financing hurdles. So getting the financing for it. So a primary reason why small businesses fail is a lack of faith and funding. I added the faith.
It's a valid point.
I think you'd have faith because I wouldn't have gotten to here if I didn't have some extreme faith.
Yeah.
I've literally lost I've lost a lot of friends trying to do this, you know what I mean? A lot. Close friends who were family that I grew up with that I thought understood me. But I wasn't ready, so I understand. But so faith. You need to have faith in yourself. Always believe. If you're getting into business or you're doing anything, you have to have faith in yourself because you can't accomplish anything if you don't believe in yourself. You know. You gotta believe it. You gotta see it and believe it before anyone else does. You get what I mean? And so that's okay. So those are the most common reasons small businesses fail. Like, I feel like this petition. Let's see. Then another inadequate management. Another common reason small businesses fail is lack of business knowledge. So basically, why I'm going over these right now. These are These are things we're going to try to provide. Like, we're finding out the problem and then. And the reason why I haven't printed it yet or come up with this because I haven't come up with the steps or some of the things we're going to talk about like the details.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, I'm with someone right now. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. You didn't know.
You're good. So then they say marketing mishaps. And that's our specialty is marketing. That's what I went to college for. I got a degree in communications, that's public speaking and all that kind of stuff. But then I was also my junior year, I was over the public relations, sophomore. I was over advertising board of the student government. So I was over public relations, advertising, and all that kind of stuff. And that's where I learned to create flyers and promote and try new things. So that's one of our greatest things. Like, we're good at getting attention and publicity. Flash mobs is one of our ways we're gonna do it too.
Okay.
So we're gonna, you're gonna be shopping somewhere, you're gonna be out, and all of a sudden you're gonna start seeing people coming together. And I've done this before. I can show you a video. I did it at Nevada State College. I did 3 flash mobs at Nevada State College. Got video on it. Anything I say, people, you can fact check. I got footage and video and proof of everything I've done. I don't have to lie. Facebook tells my story. Instagram too. Twitter too. Oh, I'm also on Instagram, Venmo. I said Instagram, whatever. So it was very cool. So we're gonna do flash mobs. So we're gonna be showing people we're dancing and having fun. And after we do this flash mob, we leave business cards, or we just leave, but it'd be like an intro, like, hey, yeah, guys, here's, yeah. So that's one of our things, flash mobs. That's marketing, and so that's what we're really good at, is promoting and marketing and things. So that's how we're gonna. Most people, when they start a business, their biggest concern is not necessarily the business they're starting, but how are they going to get customers? How are people going to know about us? That's one of the biggest concerns when people start a business, and that's why I like what we do so much, because we promote each other, we promote people, we promote each other, and we make an alliance of people who like to work together, who want to buy from each other, so that we're not giving money to a billion-dollar corporation that doesn't care about our city or community. Now, I'm not Bernie Sanders. I'm not saying I'm anti-billionaires or anything like that. But I'm just saying, we need to have a voice for the community, a way that we can effectively promote each other, and that kind of thing. So yeah. So that's one of the So I got to work more on this small business petition.
Mm-hmm.
The voter suppression petition is what it's really all about, though, because with that petition, that's how we can say, hey, can we come to your store for a couple hours and just sit outside, introduce people to us, you know what I mean? It makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense? Okay.
Yeah.
I was talking for a while there.
No, you're good.
Okay. Any thoughts, any input?
I just think of places you could go where I was thinking is definitely over, Owens, J Street. That's the areas of the city you really need to get to. Old North Las Vegas, Poker Palace, North Las Vegas City Hall area.
Okay.
So those are our low income, downtrodden people that, if we could get them to vote, we could change the world. But
really?
Yeah, because those are the folks that don't vote, And they don't feel they have a voice because they don't have money, but they need to be reminded that they have a voice because they can vote.
Yeah.
But I don't think anybody ever talks to them like that.
No, exactly. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
It's all tied back to money to keep them down.
And here's what's cool, because he keeps talking about money. He keeps talking about money. Call me George Floyd reincarnated.
Yeah.
We got our own money, people. So if we give out money, you get registered to vote with us, we give you Bentley bucks.
There you go.
So and you can on the first. So 2 times a month, you're able to trade in your Bentley bucks for essential needs, or even prizes if you want.
Yeah.
Or even food for your dog if you have one. Because we're going to be working with PetSmart. They're going to donate some stuff to us, and then we're going to be able to sell it to you guys with Bentley bucks. So that was a good bridge to where I wanted to go next.
That's awesome.
So how do you earn these Bentley bucks? How do you earn this money that I have in my hand right here? I'm also going to give you're going to be a recipient of the first Bentley bucks. Here you go. So I'm giving out Bentley bucks. I'm giving out money, people. This is it. Bentley bucks. I've been talking about these for how long, people? They're finally here. They're real.
I'm going to frame it like you do your first dollar in your business. And hang it up. I'm going to.
You're going to do that? That's a good idea.
Yeah.
That is a good idea. So frame that one. So that's my dad, the guy who inspired me.
Nice.
Oh. And then this is me on the 5.
See? I like that photo. You do.
And then this is one of our rimettes. So if you're a girl and you're part of this, you're a rimette.
Nice.
Okay, and if you're a dude and you're part of this, you're a rimster. Or if you're androgynous and just don't care, you're an alien. So yeah, so we have
My goodness. Those are awesome.
Yeah, and so
I love it.
You love it, you like it?
I do like that. It's something people hang on to and it's real for them now.
Exactly, and they're able to trade it in where am I going to get some water for them?
Right.
We have all that. We have the essential needs, you know what I mean?
And then on top of that, we also have prizes that we get
See?
bought for us or donated to us. So if they want to buy a lava lamp or they want to buy something nice,
Yeah.
you know, let them do that. Let them feel like, oh, that's something we need to partner up on first. One of the first things I want to talk about. We're gonna do a clothes drive.
Okay.
So I clean out my closet. So I got a bunch of nice clothes and
Well,
stuff
you
I could
do.
donate, and I'm gonna go in my community and in the townhomes and around and see if people want to donate any clothing or anything as well. So we can have a Dress for Success
I would
drive.
love that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then so that's another thing. And then so Bentley bucks. So how do we earn them? So there's multiple ways to earn Bentley bucks. One of the easiest ways is registering someone to vote. I believe we said you get a couple $100 if you register someone to vote. A couple $100 Bentley bucks. But anyways, so how are we gonna earn these? Student facts. Purpose of documentary. Skip that. Here, I'll let you. You know what? All right. How should I do this? Mental illness facts. Okay, remember I was telling you about the classes?
Yes.
You wanted me to bring those by?
Yes. This is funny. Wait, this is interesting too.
It's interesting.
I'll tell you why in a minute.
Okay. So these are the classes I teach, and then the classes are in there.
So you want to hear what's funny?
All right, what's funny?
You know how everything's connected, right?
Yeah, everything's connected. Yeah.
So basically, because of the new budget cuts, Medicaid's only going to pay for groups and therapy. So this is perfect timing.
Really?
Yeah.
Groups and therapy.
That's it.
So how much? You know?
I don't. But
Okay.
as soon as I know, I'll let you know.
Yeah, I put
Yeah.
for in the generic or the business plan that's adapting. It's always changing. You gotta
Yeah.
adapt it. Like I get paid $500 per class I teach. So
Okay.
like, I could come to a school or a college and I could teach one of these classes, and that's $500. They like that class, then another $500. And it's colleges or you know what I mean.
Yeah.
People paying for this. So yeah,
That's cheap for.
yeah, and then
It's very inexpensive.
and then so like we even have the way we. So this is what I really want you to see. This is what really makes our classes exciting. Listen to this, everyone. So how we set up the classroom.
It's okay. I like that.
So this is how we keep the classroom fun and energetic, flowing. And
That's funny.
here's why this one for follow directions quickly.
Yeah.
The reason we make that one of our first rule is because a lot of as a teacher, people know this, students know this. There's a lot of downtime in class for passing back papers or turn this in or no. If you do it first, you get Bentley bucks. And so the manager hypes the team, and so like they have to pass in their papers, and then the manager has to grab them all and then go back to the desk and say, what did they used to say? They used to say done or something like that. And then whoever got their papers turned in the quickest, you just got 1,000 Bentley bucks.
That's nice. I like it.
And then we have our first class. Everyone is on human rights.
Yep.
We're giving you back your rights, people. We're teaching human rights.
We need that badly.
So-
That would be awesome.
So
that's wonderful.
Yes, and then there's the other classes in there as well. We
It's
have.
just- it's falling into place. That's what makes me laugh.
That's what makes them laugh. It's falling into place,
Everything
everybody.
is like, okay, because I was so worried the other day.
You were so worried about what the other day?
Yesterday when I got the note stating that what Medicaid was going to cut, I'm thinking, okay, I could do this, but how can I do it? And then you walked in with it. It's just nice how the universe kind of feeds us what we need and helps each other out.
It really is.
So I wasn't upset like, oh my God, I'm going to close, but I was just like, all right, what am I going to do? And now I don't have to worry about it.
Nice. That's good. Wow. I can't wait to watch this video when I go home.
I know.
Make sure I pick this money up.
Yeah, one more. Don't leave your money.
Oh, I got one more. Yep. Okay. So yeah, and then oops, got money just falling out of everywhere.
See, that's what happens when you're already rich.
Oh yeah, I posted that on my social media. I'm a trust fund baby.
See?
I'm a black trust fund baby.
That's something you never hear of.
Yeah, I'm a trust fund baby. If y'all wonder how do I come up with all this?
That's good though, right?
Yeah, and I want to, yeah, yeah. And then, what was else on my list? So, wow, you know a lot of stuff. I don't even know how it's best to extract all the knowledge, you know. I just have to watch the video and then I'll like.
Come up with more. That's
Yeah,
why you have to
yeah, that's
come
what I'll
back.
do. I'll watch the video.
Plus, you teach me too. We teach each other. That's what's cool. I would have never thought of the Bucks idea. That's awesome.
Really?
Yeah, I would have never thought of that. That's a great idea.
And then they can trade them in for clothes and whatever they need. They
Yeah, water, food.
Exactly.
shoes.
And it gives them a sense of not just responsibility, but of empowerment.
Right, and maybe
I'm able to.
yeah, maybe get a hotel to donate a meal at a you know, their coffee shop.
Uh-huh.
They could cash it in for the gift certificate to go to New Orleans and have a nice meal at a coffee shop and not be kicked out and worried about not being able to pay, which would for these folks would mean a lot, especially if you're struggling every day.
Yeah.
Little things like that mean a lot.
Yeah, and yeah, you're absolutely right, man. I love this guy. I'm so lucky to have him. But yeah, so that's that one. We got the Bentley Bucks. Let me see what's on. Call the action. I got lots to do still.
That's good though. It's stabilizing you, and that's what's nice. You were so much clearer and organized from the first time I met you to now. It's awesome.
Yeah, I grow quickly.
It's great.
I just gotta keep it up. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all you can do, right?
Yeah. Where are these? Okay, so I'll do that one. Oh, one of my best ideas. This is the game changer. I need your attention on this one.
Okay.
This is a game changer. Hold on, everybody. Listen to this so you know this idea came from me. Y'all know this came from me. Watch. Here we go. All right, so RIM TV. Have you ever heard of The Real World on
Yes.
MTV before?
Yes.
Okay. So listen up, everybody. All right. RIM TV, New Millennium Real World. Okay, what the heck is an MTV New Millennium Real World? What is that? I don't know. Let's ask Pharaoh. Here's what it is. So you know the show. I don't know if you know the details of Real World or anything like that.
They put a whole bunch of people together in an apartment, and then they video them and they fuss.
that's what exactly. There's a bunch of negativity. It's I don't know. It's whatever. Interesting. So anyway, so what we're gonna do, okay? Because one of these things you forgot when MTV does Real World, yes, they get a group of interesting people to live in a house, but it's the second thing they do that's even cooler. They get them jobs. They get them all jobs.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Okay, and then after they get them jobs, then we just see how they interact with their job, with their life, all that kind of stuff. So what is the idea I have? Well, here's what it is. Homeless people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, get them off the streets, clean them up, get them clothes. Say here's a place you can live and you can also work. And so then I know I don't want to be the Stanford experiment. I don't do it like that. But basically people want to be on the show. So okay.
Right.
And so we record it and we just show people being, working together. We learn about their story a little bit, maybe their passions or their ideas. We just really get to know them. Not it's just bringing people together, getting people off the streets, and saying, here, you can work too. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Does that sound like a good idea? What do you
That's
think?
a really good idea.
I know there's a lot of details to it.
I don't see it's much. How would it be much different than the original Real World? I mean, you're still taking them from where they were, putting them in a house.
But they're homeless.
So these kids were homeless. They're punky little kids. I mean, I only watched a couple of them, and I was like, "Lord, y'all are crazy." So,
it's an idea. So we still working on it.
The only catch you might have is the sobriety. They'd have to be sober coming in.
Okay.
Okay,
that
that would be the agreement. Look, we'll put you up, we'll feed you, we'll get you a job, we'll help you get stable, and you'll be filmed. You have to be sober. No alcohol, no drugs, no. That would be the only catch. But I think you'd get a really good audience because everybody wants to see someone succeed.
Okay.
Right.
Uh-huh.
So you could say, you know, look, they came from the streets and using whatever, right?
Yeah,
not
yeah.
bathing, not cleaning, disgusting, couldn't do anything, and look at them now. They're running the McDonald's or whatever they do.
Okay. Yeah. It's a success story.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
it's a redemption.
Yes.
It's
Better redemption.
Redemption.
Yeah.
Everyone's
Everybody
redeeming
loves
themselves.
that. Yeah.
Okay, we're on the
Right?
same page.
Yeah. Instead of just being a bunch of drama, you're actually rooting for them to succeed.
Okay,
and
yeah.
get redeemed.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
To
You
overcome
can even
this,
call it that, the redemption.
the redemption.
Yeah.
The redemption. I put rim in
I
everything.
know. You can call it that. Why not?
The redemption. What do y'all think? So we're gonna do a poll of this on social media. For what do you guys think the name of our reality show should be? The real world show we're making. So I'm thinking right now, what is it? World?
Redemption?
Redemption. Because this is a story of redemption. We're getting people off the streets or bringing them out of bad situations and giving them a chance to redeem themselves and their life. And it's going to be fun. All right, so yeah, that was that idea.
That's a good idea.
So we got that. We
And
talked
then
about that.
when they win, they win a trip somewhere.
Okay.
Hawaii or something.
Okay, I like this guy. Man, y'all see how things work out. Just put something into the world, it'll come back to you. You know, it took me 10 years to find this dude, but I met a lot of amazing people while searching for him.
Mm-hmm.
People that are in positions to really help us be great. So stay tuned. All right, so that was that $1 million idea I had to share.
That's awesome. I like it.
Yeah, affordable housing reality TV show. That was
Yeah.
that's the affordable housing, because they're getting rid of affordable housing, aren't you? Didn't you say? Yeah, so that's one of the things. And then effective business planning. I don't know if this one involves you. Clear description of the business, current and future employees. Because
I gotta tell you, the folks I met here that are back there, they all have really good business ideas. They just don't know how to get it off the ground and going. So that might be another thought. They all have wonderful ideas of things, you know, look, we could help homeless people do this, or I wanted to do that. And they make sense, but I don't know how to get, you know.
They don't know the first step or
Right.
the...
So your classes would be very helpful in that.
Wow.
And do it like the Apprentice type of thing.
Okay.
And because there's a camera back there in that great room.
Really?
Yeah. If they signed off on it, you could do a class at night, record it, and they have to sign off on it, and you could do like I don't know if you want to, but like a Apprentice.
Okay.
Where they tell you their idea they want.
Oh, I'm
and
like
they-
Donald Trump.
Yeah, but we don't have the money. We just help them get through it.
Okay.
And then we're recording it, and then we could put it out.
Whoa, that's a home run.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a home run.
Because they all have wonderful ideas. I just don't have I don't know how to. That's not my field of expertise, but that's yours.
It's mine. I know other people whose field is the people that help me do this.
And there's people out there that want to help.
Yeah.
You could do, hey, this week our guest is.
Oh my God! Let me make sure this is recorded. So this is too good to be true. This has got to be recorded still.
And there's a way to get that it's got a 24-hour lag, but they're going to hook my phone up so I can, you know, if something happened, I could watch it. I'm sure we could do the same thing.
Okay.
You know, that we could, but they would just have to sign a waiver saying, you know, that from 6 to 7, you're part of this show.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
That makes sense, and I can't wait to watch it. It's still recording.
Right. and then we just take the recording and you put it wherever you do, and yeah.
Wow.
And then people start paying into it. You know, maybe we make them pay to watch it, or I don't know.
Wow.
And they can vote on their favorite person or what idea they think would work.
Oh wow.
So.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is you really, bro. You are the greatest.
So.
He is the greatest.
I just take off what you tell me. Don't say that. I would have never had that thought if you wouldn't have brought it up. And that's how this works, right? We bounce it off each other.
We reciprocating.
Yeah.
I like this. Man, that was so Apprentice. Okay, I got it. Oh my gosh! And you know what's cool? A lot of this TV show stuff I used to do, I learned at when I was entertainment director at the Senior Center.
Okay, yeah.
So that's another reason why I have this the game show personality. Okay, this is good. All right, Apprentice. What will we call it?
I'll let you think of that.
I'll think of that. Okay, I'll just write Apprentice so I make sure I start writing down. RIM TV Apprentice. watch the video. Look at all the information you said. Okay. Rim TV Apprentice Show. Got that. All right. Was there anything else I want to talk about? Oh, here it is. So, all right. So petitions. Create petitions. I did the print. Okay. Print petition. Oh, you gave me a legal pad, didn't you? All right.
Mm-hmm.
You have legal pads. Where is it?
They give you, it's over here. I
Yeah,
need
so
this top page because I'm trying to, there, there's two.
Oh, wow. Wow.
I only need the other one, so.
Okay, cool. Wow, this is exciting. Very exciting. I gave you yours of this, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I gotta come. Man.
And then when you make posters, we're gonna hang them up.
Yeah. Oh wow. Oh, this is good, man. Oh gosh. This is therapy.
Yeah.
This is this is good. Like
Best
you see how
therapy
relaxed I
is.
am, but like we're getting stuff done.
That's what therapy is. It doesn't have to be talking about what you did. It's about what we're gonna do.
Yeah,
It's about creating hope.
Yeah. Hope. I came up with the acronym for that one. I forgot what it was. Hope over power. No, I love acronyms. You know that.
You know.
Okay. Well, I think I'm pretty much
Okay.
talked about everything. Microsoft petitions. Yeah. Yeah. What? I'm trying to think of a way. Okay, I watched the video. I'll watch the video, then I'll come up with it.
Yeah.
Oh, could I come back like on a Thursday or
course.
Wednesday?
Wednesdays are my short days.
Wednesdays are your short
Craig
days.
does a group at the Gay and Lesbian Center at 5:30.
Uh-huh.
So any day but Wednesday.
Any day but Wednesday. So you're at the what group?
The LGBTQ Center.
Really?
Craig
That would
does
be
a
another
group
good
there.
place.
Oh, it would be a really good place. Those people are whacked. I love them, but they're whacked.
Really?
They're
yeah.
so lost.
Yeah, and I know this too, cause like, yeah.
So lost. I mean, I love them, and it's my community, but there's times where I want to slap them all in the head. You know, because it's just like, guys are so, and there's just such a huge potential gone. You know. But they also don't vote. That's what pisses me off. So we could take your here's my other thought with a petition. I could take them to all the gay bars in town, and they'll let me post them in because they all have bulletin boards, and at the Gay and Lesbian Center because they need to vote. They don't vote.
Man.
These are groups of these are our minorities, low income, homeless, because they don't feel they have a voice. So why should I vote? You should vote because that's how we're gonna get
Equality.
know,
Oh
right.
my goodness, man! I'm like,
Yeah. So once you get those done, I'll gladly take them and post them everywhere.
oh wow, wow. And then we're gonna remember like, oh another thing.
And
now
I'm
that
part of I'm also part of two groups. One called Battleborn Nevada. Have you heard of them? They're a leftist. I call them leftists. They're not, but they're an activist group. But they're more left leaning.
Okay.
And we do a lot of stuff together. And then there's another one, something Nevada. But I can forward that on to them. And that's some of the causes that they're pushing for too, is voter registration.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I mean, there's lots of places, especially with voting registration. You know, county little fair things people do, the Renaissance Fair, the Gay Pride event.
Yeah, we're not partisan. We just want people to vote.
Right, that's all.
We want people to vote. Listen.
I don't care what box you check, just make sure you vote.
Yeah.
And vote from home then. Some people are like, well, I can't get off work. Okay, absentee.
Yeah.
Have them sell at home and you do it for the privacy of your home and mail it.
Don't come up with excuses, come up with solutions.
Yeah. But yeah, voting's a big thing for me.
Okay.
Because I believe that's how America changes.
Okay.
If we're not voting, then you don't have a right to complain.
Wow, man.
And our politicians listen to us if you vote. But so few people, I mean, we vote, I think the last thing they did here was like 2% of the population voted in the entire state.
Midterm election, was it?
Presidential. Just people don't vote. They don't want to get out, they don't go do it anymore. They're lazy. They don't understand how important it is to do what you're doing. And we have to change that.
Wow.
I gotta go see what that noise is. I'm
Okay.
sorry. Give me
You're
1
good.
second. I'm gonna walk in front of your camera.
Oh wait, where's my? Where the heck? All right, everybody, this is Black Pharaoh. This was a great episode today. Got a lot done. Probably going to talk a little more. Hey, thanks for being a part of this movement. Thanks for being a part of my life. Everybody, we got to vote, and we're going to make it happen. Peace.